What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Neon Motherfucking Trash. You got Tommy the Hammer, you got Johnny Rocket. It is Friday night, and we're going to be checking out this one-shot dealy, single 40-minute OVA called Puppet Princess.
Puppet Princess?
Yeah, what a weird name. And if you didn't, look at the cover of the DVD here, and you just heard the name Puppet Princess, you might think this is maybe like a kid's movie from back in the day.
Right, some kind of... Yeah, right. I would think it's some, spin-off of Sailor Moon or Saint Tail or, Glitter Force, some girly thing. But, yeah, I don't think so here.
No,
this is,
not at all. This is an uber-violent anime that I happened to catch on Tubi, the old free app, and I thought it was pretty damn good. Wanted to cover it on the channel. I know Johnny Rocket here loves anime just as much as I do.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. You sent me this trailer, and, as soon as I saw, ninjas jumping around and guys, flying half and blood going everywhere, I was, sold.
Yeah, right?
Give me some, hyper-violent ninja action set in feudal Japan, I'm there.
Yeah, right?
This is right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I knew
Let's go.
Immediately this was something I had to show my boys and something I had to review on the old channel. So without further ado, check out the motherfucking trailer.
Your turn to peep
that shit. And when we get back, you guys are going to know our opinions on Puppet Princess. Guys, we just got done watching the badass anime Puppet Princess. What can I say? It's 40 minutes of intense fighting, intense gore, and intensely weird sequences. Mainly with giant kabuki ninja puppets. Right, John?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, it's a very interesting concept.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other puppeteers or animated golem type creatures I've seen before, and I really can't think of anything off the top of my head. I'm sure there's something out there, but certainly this was incredibly unique in the fact that our Puppet Princess had that crazy wooden frame with those strings, and somehow I guess they were, it seemed like it was some kind of mechanical control, because it would give you scenes of the fine silver strings going around, but you never actually saw them connected to the puppets, so it almost gave it an aura of magic.
Yeah, she was doing the motions. But
but you never saw the strings other than inside the box, and then maybe some close up, so it's I guess they actually were somehow connected to the puppets, and it was just
otherworldly.
Yeah. So it was a little bit. It was magical, but it wasn't, kind of a thing. But still, you're just okay, sure. You got to know, when you're watching an anime like this, from this time period, late '90s, early 2000s, they were just pumping out all kinds of crazy stuff because they had a ton of resource material to work for. This came from a collection of short stories by a Japanese author. I forget the name now. I just looked it up real quick. I was where did this even come from? And it was just this collection of short stories. However many things came out of just a collection of short stories, and suddenly the one takes off and it becomes something cool.
Right. In this case, it did.
Yeah. It was really, really neat, and the fact that it was only 40 minutes. You got minimal character development, but they gave you just enough to move the story along. There was really no time for wheel spinning because you're moving right along. We've got,
right.
Our main characters and what they're going for and why they're doing what they're doing, and they go and do it. Bam,
right.
wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
And even when there is like plot exposure, it's all detrimental, dramatic stuff. Like even when they're explaining how the puppets were made, what a horrific story that was.
Yeah, right? Like, man, this just... Man,
Terrifying.
This thing runs at you at 65 miles an hour, pummels you, and runs off. And
Wham!
you're just like, oh my god, like, yeah, it's just, and then, great plot twists at the end, here and there, and you think it's one thing, and then it's another, and it's like, it's just like, sweet, yes, that was great, that was perfect, like, that ending was awesome, and it's like, I mean, I'm sure people could, like, harbor some complaints about things, but, I mean, what can you do in 40 minutes, like,
a lot, apparently.
Yeah, I mean,
like a lot,
but
though.
seriously, it's like I don't know, like it's kind of interesting that they just kind of. I mean, obviously they really probably didn't expand upon that original story that much because you only got 40 minutes worth of anime out of it.
Yeah.
You would think that they might have embellished a little bit more or had like maybe a few more battle scenes with the other automaton puppets in the beginning.
Yeah, they could
padded
it out.
Yeah. Maybe we could have actually got like a full invasion scene of like that guy and those other ninjas actually going into the castle.
Oh yeah.
But it's kind of cool that you kind of like cause you see like something like obviously somebody's witnessing something horrific at the beginning and you don't know who it is or you don't know what they're watching, but it's like but then it moves on and you kind of forget about it until it comes back to the big reveal about what's going on with these automaton.
It was like reading a comic book or a graphic novel or some taboo adult story.
Like a heavy metal magazine.
Yeah, you just get some random issue off the fucking shelf, some slop rag.
Crazy ass stories are just like, what the hell was that?
And you move along.
And then the next issue's got a bunch more completely different, just random one off the wall things, and that's what you get here.
And what's interesting too is like it says at the back here, special features, voice outtakes, and we actually watched that. It's like a minute long.
You literally get like 60 seconds.
It's literally the American dub actors fucking up their lines.
Just flowing lines.
But and most people would view that and be like, okay, that was stupid. But I don't know, like, I got a sense of time and place, that late 90s, early 2000s, fresh on DVD. I mean, this was the pinnacle of technology at one point was, oh my gosh.
So to include stuff like that is very like period here for this DVD for sure.
So I don't know, like the whole package. I love everything about this. I love the fact that this anime is mostly unknown. Never heard of it myself personally until within the past year and a half. The other thing I like about it is that it is short and sweet and sloppy. The artwork is detailed and beautiful in parts, but also very hyper stylized and sketchy and kind of slapdash, and I really like that because that also reminds me of that old school era where you would go into a comic book shop and see all sorts of different types of art styles. This isn't super clean anime, and it doesn't need to be. So in this guy's humble opinion, this is a winner, a true hidden gem. I'm doing a star count right now. Solid 8.5, almost a 9.
I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised because I was definitely, I was feeling an 8 for sure, and the end sent me over. Like, I'm thinking 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like, this was, like I said in the beginning, this is right in my wheelhouse. This is exactly the kind of shit I fucking love. And it makes me, on one hand, I'm like sad that we're not going to get any more Puppet Princess probably, but who knows what else is lurking out there that we haven't seen.
And that's our opinions on the old Puppet Princess. I hope it's been informative, guys.
Until the next time,
tune in to Neon Trash. Done that?